Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's been a long time coming for this video. If you don't know me or are new to my channel, my name is Jasmine, and yeah, welcome. Disclaimer real quick, if I'm talking weird, it's because I have my retainer in, which I probably should take out, but it's okay. Yeah, so my last braces update video was a year ago, and that was my second one, so this will be my third one. And obviously I don't have my braces anymore, which is why I wanted to make this video, because I've been getting a lot of requests to make an update. I just want to first off say I'm sorry for not, making an update. I'll do like a life update video explaining more on why I've been MIA for the past year. Anywho, so back to this update. So the last update I told you guys about was in the process. So now that I have them off, I'll kind of like recap you guys. Nothing, I guess that's another reason why I didn't do the video, is because nothing really was happening. Like nothing new happened. A lot of stuff kept getting pushed back because my spaces, they were just slowly closing. Like it just seemed like it took them forever. And other videos that I watched, it seemed like those people's spaces closed fast, which it kind of annoyed me, because it made me just think like, okay, what's wrong? Like y'all need to like put some restraints on these teeth, which they ultimately ended up doing. Last 6 months of my braces, they did the power chain on top and bottom, and then they did but underneath the power chain they had this little wire. It was like a small, really thin wire that they like twisted. They did that for my front 4 teeth, and then like the bottom ones. That was just to really like pull everything together, which it did help. So yeah, and until then it was just really just a waiting game. So I don't want to like come on here and not really have an update, because nothing really changed. I think the most change happens at the very beginning, and then a year, I mean, if you have them like for 2 years like I had mine, well, I actually have mine 2.5 years, but that's neither here nor there. They're off now. I was scheduled to get my braces off in January, but the place where my premolars were, that they pulled, the gaps weren't completely closed, or the spaces weren't completely closed. So that's why they pushed it off until May. Yes, it was May. It was May when I got my braces off. Yes, it was May. Sorry, I had to like think, because I had surgery in April, and then I got my braces off in May. Yeah. Okay, anyways, third before last appointment, my orthodontist changed. So I used to have a lady, and she got a new opportunity, and then it switched to a man. The lady, she felt like I needed my braces on just like a little bit longer, like going past my birthday. My birthday is June 30th. So I was really upset. I'm not even gonna lie, because that would have been pushing almost 3 years with my braces. But the guy, the next time I went in, he, changed my chains and everything like that. And he was saying like, oh, you look like you're ready to have them off. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready to have these things off. That's why I got them off in May. And I was not missing that appointment for nothing, because they were so booked up. The closest appointment that they had was like mid-July, which is like right now. So I would have been just now getting my braces off, and that was a no, because I refused to have braces on my birthday. I was like, no. I do regret being a little bit rushing, because I noticed like there's just like a tiny bit of space still left over. May 29th, I believe, is that's when I went in to get my braces off. And they were so sweet, you guys.
Doctors, Jasmine just got her braces on.
They I was there for two hours. So they popped all the brackets off, they drilled all the glue off, took x-rays of my teeth, and they actually showed me a before and after, and I was like, whoa. Bruh. Before they took my impressions for my retainer, they actually did my permanent retainer. So I have a retainer on the top 4 and then the bottom 6. A permanent retainer, and then I also have the plastic ones, which is these. I'm not gonna like zoom in too much because that's kind of gross. My gums were really swollen, so they took the impressions for my retainer, which is what I have in now. I don't have my bottom ones in. I don't know why. I just have my top ones in right now. I did notice like my top retainer and my bottom one doesn't fit like it did when I first got them. So I have to go in and get different impressions again, and then they'll give me a whole new retainer for now that my gums have like gone down and stuff like that. When your gum tissue goes down, your retainer is gonna feel like it's not staying. So that's why it might sound like it's something in my mouth, because it is something in my mouth, but it's just because my retainer isn't locked in place like it would normally be. Actually a little too big, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just still have to wear it, and I was told to wear my retainer every single night, basically for the rest of my life. The first few weeks I wore it all day, every day, except for when I was eating. That's really the only time that I didn't wear it, because that's what my downfall was the first time I had braces. I stopped wearing my retainer and my teeth shifted, and then my permanent retainer broke, and that's what made me have my gap again. So I was just like, bruh. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, let's talk about the permanent retainers just a tag. No biting into hard stuff. Like, just because you have your braces off does not mean you can bite into the apple now. Just forget about that. So no biting into apples. You still have to cut them up. Really watch hard stuff that you bite into, like candies or anything, and just make sure because you can't floss like normal. You still have to use the little thing, I don't know what to call it, the flosser. So you like thread the flosser and then you put it through your teeth, and then that's how you floss. But don't pull down, because if you pull down or if you pull up, you'll mess up the permanent retainers. Like, you can like break them off. Even though they're called permanent retainers, they're still breakable. So just be careful. You don't have to be like as careful as you did with braces, but you still have to be really careful. It's just a wire glued to the back of your teeth, so it can still break. They did say that I needed laser gum removal, or it's called like, I don't know if this is the real word that it's called, but gingivectomy or something like that. Basically, it's where they laser off, or some dentists still cut off your gum tissue, just to expose more of the tooth instead of just having like such a gummy smile, which I do. I don't know if you guys can tell. I told them that I wanted my teeth whitened, but they don't do teeth whitening at my orthodontist, so I will have to go to my normal dentist. I like my smile. They really corrected my overbite, because that thing was ferocious. Like, my teeth started out like this, which made my lips seem bigger than they really were, but now they're, you know, in like that. I don't know if you guys can tell. I noticed the bottom part of my face isn't as like like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was some questions that I felt like I needed to answer. I said she has to get 4 molars extracted. Ooh, girl. If you want to know all about the extractions, watch my first and second video. Someone asked why they extracted your teeth. To get rid of my overbite. My mouth is not that big, so I had more teeth. They needed like more space, so they had to get rid of teeth to provide more space in order to correct my overbite. So like I mentioned before, my teeth are like this now, but they needed space to push them back, so they had to get rid of 4 teeth. I don't notice any like chewing differences or anything like that. Oh, do Damon braces cost more than traditional ones? Honestly, no, because I paid $4,300 for mine. Like a little bit more, but I would say they're worth it. I would pay the extra couple $100 more to get the Damon braces versus the traditional, because I've had traditional before and I've had Damon, and I would pick Damon every time. As somebody said, they thought the Damon braces you would be done with your treatment quicker. It really depends. I don't know, because each time I've had my braces over 2 years, so I don't know if that's just me and my teeth just wanting to be stubborn, or I don't know. But I also know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think my little cousin had Damon braces, but she only had hers for like 6 months. So I don't know, I have to ask her more information on that. Hey Abe, if you watching. Somebody said her treatment, if she would have gotten original braces, would have been 24 months, but since she got Damon, it was only 16. Girl, I wished I was you, because that's amazing. Someone asked why didn't I get clear braces on the bottom, because I don't know, they weren't that noticeable. If going back, I probably would have gotten them on the bottom, but they were extra $200, so I was just like, do I really need that? No. I see a lot of people saying they're nervous. Don't be nervous, it's okay. Yeah, go watch my other videos, because the extraction part was Satan's spawn. I'm just saying that now. Not to discourage anybody, it's worth it. Just think of the end results. Oh, someone asked, did the Damon braces stain easily, the clear brackets? No, honestly, the color change was from the chain. So don't get clear chains, get gray, because once the gray is stretched out, it looks white. But if you eat salads and red stuff and stuff like that, it's gonna stain, but not as fast as the clear. So don't get clear, get gray. Or is it silver? It's like silver or gray, one of those. I hope I answered all of you guys' questions. My battery is about to die. Definitely stay tuned. I don't know when. It might be next year when I do the laser gum removal, because I have other things that I'm trying to, save for. Thank you for, having comments and really being interested in what I'm talking about or what I went through with my braces. And just, getting on my ass about this update, because it's been a long time coming. Love you guys as always. Bye.